been on stage with Snoop, and he's like, Sean Paul, take a drink. He calls me Sean Paul like that. Yeah. His accent is different. So he's like, yo, and I'm like, in front of these thousands of people, and the police is right there. I gotta hit this joint right now. So I did, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, those times, but yeah, definitely. Right now, I'm more weedy greedy now.
Weedy greedy. You gotta be weedy greedy.
Yeah. The Cruz Show.
On Real 92.3.
Sean Paul is on the Cruz Show. Let's go.
Crazy.
Right. Hey, intro by Nico Blitz right there.
Hey, Nico, that is crazy, bro.
I got you, bro.
That is crazy.
You, man. Come on, man.
Crazy, right?
Salute. I love that.
Yeah, you want to run that back?
Sean Paul mix up my show. I don't need that for my show right now, bro.
I got you,
I'm going to
bro.
set the show list off of that.
I'll send it to you right after, dog.
That is dope, bro.
Isn't that crazy, right? When you hear all those hits, right? That's got to bring you back. That's got to take you to a place.
Man. And play like that, that's dope. I mean, that's what it's for, you know? A good time. So, yeah, love that.
You know, when music is being produced, obviously, and then performed and then mixed by DJs in a creative way, that's also a very special thing.
Yeah, it's a collaboration because he's playing me when I'm not here. Yeah, and people hearing me and feeling me, so I appreciate that, man.
You know,
the vibe alive, my man.
Yeah,
Straight.
man. You know,
Straight.
Sean, like, you know, I could DJ at like, you know, I'm 30, right? So I could DJ in like 30 plus clubs. I could DJ at 18 plus clubs. Anywhere between like Get Busy or All Your Hits, bro. Like they love it, dog.
Those are the
They're
ones.
generational, dog.
It's a kickoff shooting, you know. It's a hold my drink thing, you know. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Sure.
It's got to be great too. Some people don't understand what you're saying, but they love it, right?
The vibe.
Isn't that the best? It's because it's a vibe, right?
Yeah, man.
We were just having that conversation off the air right now. Jackie, what was it?
We were talking about, because I kept on saying Sean DePaul, and then that's when Jordan, our research team over there, she's like, yeah, he actually
That's
says
not
like
his
some
name.
cricket player's name.
Are you shouting out a cricket player this whole time?
And then Cruz and Nico couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, Shander Paul, like
Funny.
cricket player.
Shander Paul?
Yeah, I would say so. There's a dude in my crew that nickname everybody. So you come in and you go, "What up, Sox Cap?" You don't know your name. "What up, LA Cap?" Like you just calling people nicknames.
Right.
And for that, some reason that day we freestyling and he's passing the mic to me and he's like, "We're strong like the Great China Wall. Now I wanna come listen to Shonda Paul." And he gave me the mic. And the name Shonda Paul is a big cricketer. So when he said my name like that as a mistake, everybody laughed in the club and then in the studio. And then it kind of just stuck that day. And everybody was calling me, "Yes, cricketer, yes, big, yes, big boss." And then you know the name stuck as a joke, and I was saying it in dub plates, and then in the first part of like glue, it's like Shonda Paul, some go so then. Well, I don't really care what. So it just stuck, man. And I met him a couple years, like 20 years later.
Wait, you didn't know him at the time?
No, he's just famous on the radio every day. Shindaram, Shonda Paul scored how much runs. I'm like, all right. So and then I never thought I'd meet him, but he's like, he was shaking my hand, saying, "Man, I know you were saying my name all this time. I knew it was my name."
You're like, no one was believing me that you were saying my name.
He's saying my name. And it's like, it's funny, but yeah, we friends now. Every now and then it's like, "Happy birthday, Shonda Paul." I'm like, thanks Shonda Paul.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild. In one of your songs, well, you're mentioning female names, and they were your wife's friends.
Yeah.
They were like, "Shout us out in a song," and you did it.
Yeah, driving to the studio. "Where are you going?" "I'm going to the studio." "Okay, say my name in a song." "Okay, for real." And then just like sing the song, but then I needed an intro. And in the dancehall world, sometimes you do like a talking intro. You're like, now in comes the thing called Sean Paul. But I didn't do that this time. I was like, let me put some melody. Let me big up the ladies. So my wife's name is Jody. Her friend at the time, her name is Kana. And I just put a bunch of other names in there and just kind of stuck. A lot of Rebecca's come up to me. Yeah. A lot of Rebecca. "I'm Rebecca."
I'm sure you are, but that's the thumbs up.
It's funny. I don't know why Rebecca's alone. I say other names, but Rebecca's come to me. You know?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Shout out to Rebecca's, man.
Yeah,
it flows, though. There's a flow to Rebecca.
Something about it.
Yeah, man. Yo, Shake It to the Max. The remix sounds crazy. Congratulations, absolutely. You put Sean Paul or Shonda Paul on a track, man. It's go time.
Yeah, man.
Instant vibe.
Straight shottings right there. So. It means I'm shooting.
No, you go for it.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's the vibe I think that we love and that we crave, man. When you throw on, like Nico was just saying, you throw on a Sean Paul record, it's instant. You feel it. It's not necessarily something you just listen to. These are records you feel.
Thank you, bros. I mean, the genre itself, dancehall music, the beat's infectious and it just gets you dancing, gets you moving. So. Yeah, I'm in a good genre, you know what I mean?
Do you ever have to like switch your mind up when it comes to like you doing like the pop records, for example? You know what I mean? Because we're so used to hearing you do dancehall, but I remember like probably in like the 2010s when you were doing like Down with Jay Sean, like
different things like that. And I had songs like She Doesn't Mind was really poppy oriented. Ginger to me is kind of on the cusp of this like Afrobeat, poppy, dancehall sound. But for me, you evolve as a person, as an artist. And, I still want to do dancehall music, so I'm evolving to incorporate different sounds that is becoming popular now in pop culture or just stuff that I like, you know what I mean? I might like a certain type of drum and I'm like, let me work on a song with this. So for me, it's like, each artist should show, a stage, different stages of evolving. And for me, it's like, I'm not leaving original hardcore dancehall behind. I still do it. You played one of the brand new ones a while ago, back up on it. And you talked about Tough a while ago. And those are still authentic in the pocket dancehall hardcore stuff. But then, I have fans that learned my music from Dua Lipa, like doing the song with her. So they want to hear more of that pop stuff, or they're used to hearing me like that. So I'm kind of balancing that act every so often. I do more hardcore or more poppy sounding, or even just something outside of the genre.
That's right, that's right. Let's talk about Circuit, Up in the Air.
As
well, man, big sounds.
Thank you, man. Up in the Air is produced by me. I build the rhythm. Circuit is a friend of ours, a big DJ in Jamaica, and just two big bad rhythm. That's more hardcore stuff, and I got other artists on it like Ching Ching. Big up to, he's one of my artists on the track. Bounty Killer is on it. Munga Anna Rebel is on it. If you know dancehall, you know these names. So, and I'm being a producer as well, sir. Trying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's that like for you?
It's good. I've been producing for a while, but just kind of like my own tracks here and there on albums.
But you getting into it.
Yeah. Now, about 2017, we started to try produce other cats, younger people, and try mentor them. I'm not signing them and telling them they can't do this and that no more. I'm kind of just mentoring them. So there's no paperwork between me and them. It's just like I'm helping them out to have a little bit of shine. And also, they helping me keep me fresh and know what's going on in the street. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, in Jamaica, the talks that I used to be talking, these kids are giving me new language to speak with.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Keeping you fresh, right?
Yeah, man.
But I have a lawyer if you need one, man. Help you out. You never know. One of these guys might blow up and then turn around like they don't know you.
Nah, it's all good. I ain't charging them nothing, and I just want to see them shine genuinely.
That's great. That's good. That's what it's about. Why is that for you?
When I was younger, I wish somebody would take me in the wings, and I didn't have that. I didn't have a big artist to put me on. It was me and the crew. And I always just felt like maybe, not that it would be easier, but for someone to help put you on the platform and say, look what this person does. That would have been an amazing thing. So for sure, I try to be that for somebody when I didn't really have that.
Were you screwed along the way?
If what?
Were you screwed along the way?
You mean chopped and screwed?
No.
Oh, you mean in the business?
In the business, yeah.
Not really. I mean, I think that... I have a good lawyer like you do.
That's right.
And
so do I.
And so I pass a lot of things by her. And I don't really worry about the business beforehand. If I like the song or I like the rhythm, I'm voicing. I'm not talking to them about money or anything like that. There's certain producers that in Jamaica that they are just due that respect from me. I'm not charging them anything. I'm just gonna voice because the rhythm is hot. They got a huge name out there. Their records get played. For me, to keep your name out there and to keep in the game, to just be, it's like skipping rope. You're waiting on your time and then you go in.
Yeah, that double dutch.
You do your double dutch. You do your thing. So you know the timing, and so that's what it is about for me. I don't think it's always about the paycheck. The paycheck comes when I do good music anyway. So that's what I want to do.
That's right. It also comes when you perform in front of thousands the way we've seen you do.
Yes, my bro.
And just that energy that's coming, your waves of energy that's hitting you on that stage is crazy.
Ain't nothing feeling like that. When people ask me, I'm like, there's nothing feeling like that. My wife is into carnival music, Trinidad music, and she does carnival every year. And they're like, people ask me, why you don't jump with her? And I've done it 2 times. I'm like, when I did it, the feeling I got there, I get it on stage even 1,000 times more. So,
Right.
You know, that's my
but
thing.
This is nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, any day I want to put my brief on my brief and run down the road with glitter, which you probably won't see me doing. And feathers, I could do that when I want. But yeah, my thing is that excitement on stage when you go out there and people and you just feel that energy that they're enjoying themselves so much right now. That it's
singing every
beautiful
word.
feeling.
And the light hits them. You see everybody's hands in the air going crazy. Smoke in the air. Yeah, dog.
Vibes.
Yeah, man. Do you share your blunt with the crowd?
Not much.
You shouldn't.
Not much.
You shouldn't. There's a lot going around.
There's a lot of things.
So,
you
you said not much, so that means you have.
I have before in the past. I've been on stage with Snoop, and it's like, Sean Paul, take a drink. He calls me Sean Paul like that. His accent is different. So he's like, yo, and I'm like, in front of these thousands of people, and the police is right there. I gotta hit this joint right now. So I did, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, those times, but yeah, definitely. Right now, I'm more weedy greedy now.
Weedy greedy. You gotta be weedy greedy.
Yeah, I would more rather to give you a whole joint, your own self. You have that. Don't share with me.
Amen.
You mentioned Snoop's accent when he says your name. Right? Everyone thinks they can do the Jamaican accent. Everyone thinks. What do you think of Drake's Jamaican accent? Be honest, bro. Be honest. What do you think of Drake's Jamaican accent?
Probably what he thinks of my North American accent. Probably the same thing.
Trash?
Yeah, it ain't that great. But it's a thing, man. You know what I mean? I'm proud that our culture has big players in the game loving it and wanted to say that. So I'm not gonna fight dude down for that. I mean,
It sounds kind of funny.
It does. It don't sound.
Daddy? Sounds crazy.
Don't sound authentic. No, but there you go.
What up, Jack?
How does it feel like knowing that like you go to your shows, you're obviously performing in front of thousands, but you not only see the people who were like core fans, but now their kids being core fans. Like
that's amazing. I toured with Wiz Khalifa this year.
Man.
The whole summer we were touring, Wiz and the baby, and to see the fans that came there, you know, it was all different demographics, all different age groups. And it's just awesome to know that, you know, you're still rocking for a younger crowd. And I really like a younger crowd because I jump still, you know what I mean? And I get crazy with it. And, you know, most times, like people my age, my own generation, they come to see me and they're like chilling out in the back. But the young ones is keeping up the energy for me. So awesome feeling, man.
That's right.
I like to call myself a second generation Sean Paul fan because my tia, she
shout out
put me on. And I texted her the other day, I was like, yo, Sean Paul's coming in the studio. She's like, you better tell him that I had no business playing that music for you. But I love him.
Yo, people were telling me, yo, my mom got in trouble to your music. I was like, what was she doing? She was dancing in the bedroom by herself, but it's kind of crazy. So like, damn, that's my fault, huh? So,
yeah, man.
I'm not an OnlyFans. That's crazy.
Her Thea also introduced her to weed, which is crazy.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Hey.
Sean Paul is here. Decades of hits, man.
Yes, sir.
Non-stop energy, bro.
Man.
You feel me? How fast did Baby Boy come about with Beyonce? Was that pretty quick?
A couple of weeks, because she wrote us and said, yo, we'd like you on the song. And I was like, yo, this is dope. Because first of all, a lot of people that wanted me on songs, it wasn't dancehall oriented. It was like more hip hop or whatever. And I used to just do my thing on it. But her track with Scott Storch was dancehall. So it got me really energized about it. I did a first verse and sent it, and then they were like, we want you more in the song. Come to Miami and finish it.
That's what I read.
Yeah.
After that, it was like, boom.
Yeah. Vibes.
So they wanted more Sean Paul on it.
Yeah, so I went to Miami. We went to a place called Marlin Studios. I don't think that place exists anymore. and did it up. Did the second verse. Was a dope vibe. I mean, for me, working with someone like her, very talented and focused, it taught me something. Cause then I'm still like, yo, I'm having fun doing music. I'm chilling. And she's in the studio like, whose camera is this? And they're like, this guy taping, and she kicks him out of the room. I'm like, damn. Like she like, yeah, I want us to lock in on the song. I'm like, all right, cool. And I had to kind of put my spliff down. Let me take this serious.
Start sitting up straight and everything.
But yeah, I mean, she's so dope and so talented. So I wanted to match that vibe. So
for sure. Then it goes obviously on the album. The song goes crazy. Radio. Then the video.
The video came out.
Video drops.
I have people that worked with me for at least even 10 years to that point. And when she saw the video, she calls me like, yo, now you're a fucking star. Excuse my language, but yeah.
No. Say that.
Now you a star, bro. And I'm like, yeah? She's like, yeah. There's nothing about this video that is not sexy. And there's nothing about this video that's not hot. And I love it. Yeah. And I'm like, you've been working with me for 10 years. Like, and she's just like, that's the one though. So she called it.
Beautiful. You're a married guy. Was Hov on set? Like, leave some room for the Holy Ghost.
He wasn't on set. Nah.
Good, thank God.
But I knew him before her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did work with him too and thing. And was on Rock the Mic tour, which was a huge thing.
One of the craziest tours, man.
Yeah, I still talk about it to this day. I'm like, bro,
legendary.
That was still in the States the longest or the best long tour that I've done,
Yeah, that was crazy. That lineup was insane.
Nuts. Obi Trice, Fabulous, me, Missy, Busta, Snoop, 50 Cent, and then Jay-Z. Was the headliner.
Damn,
Crazy.
I mean, I think that honestly helped hip hop tour, right? Along the way.
Because there'd been a long space of time from sometime in the 90s that there wasn't a big hip hop tour. And then so this was like when 2003, I believe. Yeah, so vibe, man.
Yeah, it showed that hip hop belonged in stadiums.
Yeah, man. And took it all over the place, back into places where it was like not so much.
That's right. How do you feel about AI, Sean Paul?
Yeah, I think it's a tool. Just like there's millions, well, not millions, but years ago, people would, to capture your image, you'd have to sit down for 3 hours and dude sketch you out, right, and paint you. And that was a tool. He had his tools. Now we got cameras, So it's a tool for me, and that's why I did the video. You're talking about I did a video for Ginger, for the new song.
Ginger's crazy, but it was spicy like ginger.
Right?
Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, crazy visuals, man.
So, yeah.
You did your own stunts?
And I'm not hanging from a helicopter, no. But it was to push fun on myself, that my son's like, Iron Man, Dad? You're Iron Man. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's funny. But also, not even that, just to have a different look. Most of my videos are about being in the dance and that kind of stuff. And I've been 20 years now, so I wanted to have a little difference. And the song is not really, it's a song about a lady that's spicy. And so I was like, how am I going to represent this? It might be corny to be like, find this one woman who keeps, So I was like, you know what? Let me just switch it up. I'm going to be Gladiator.
That's right.
I'm gonna be Breaking Bad in my shorts.
Yeah.
So it's a good tool to use right now. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, Aha. There's a group named Aha.
Yeah,
they have that song. It was sketched out. It was all artwork. The video for it, and I was like, that's a nice tool. It's a way to present.
Video on MTV, I think.
Yeah, for me, it was the first I seen animated stuff on a video, and I was like, let me do that in nowadays tools, which is AI.
Nah, you did it. Looks great, man. We've seen it all over TikTok.
Appreciate it, man. A lot of people are afraid of it.
Yeah.
And I understand. It's understandable. It's going to take people's jobs in here and there. But literally, my uncle was from a 60s band. And when MPC came in, he's like, oh, that's not real music, bro. And I'm like, you could put any sound in it, unks. And he's like, yeah, but you're not going to get the real feel. And today we make music with that. The rest of the world got on. I mean, I still like jamming with my band.
100%.
So it's not going to stop me from doing what I do.
You just
what I love.
both.
Yes. It's a tool.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
It because you never know how it can
exactly.
make your stuff better and gives you variety. You know?
For sure.
Now, Sean, I know earlier you mentioned that you are more in the producer realm as well. Do you implement AI in production?
I did it once to try it, but I've never put the song out. And what it did for me was give me infinite ways to finish the song. I just did a drum and bass type, like a loop, and then said, all right, let me put like whatever on it, and did different scenarios. And it was interesting because with each one of them, there was parts in it like that's dope. I would take that part of it, but the whole composition of that song that it made, I didn't like all of it. So I did it just to mess around with it to see how it sounded. But when I see people signing artists now, that's a bit weird to me.
That's a bit weird. AI artist for a multi-million-dollar contract.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna sign you for $multi-million.
I'm
gonna say you take that $multi-million, and you do all that's good with it. That's what it seems like to me.
100%.
And you know that is learning off of people. It's gonna learn off of people, and that's a given. That's what it is. We all learn off of each other. But now there's this thing that's bouncing, a reflection of us. We're gonna learn off of it too. Like, you know.
We have to.
Yeah, that's it.
We should, right?
Yeah.
No, man. How much more new music is on the way?
A lot, bro. I got songs with, if you know dancehall artists, Jay the Kingdom is a big name right now, and Stark Ashley as well. I did a song with Amanda Reefer, and she's from Barbados. But she do all kind of different, like trap and R&B type vibe. She's on Kendrick's album. And, you know, I just think she's dope. And so those 3 songs are lined up to come out. I put out a song with Ina earlier this year. Just looking for, I'm actually trying to do a remix right now with Ginger. And I'd love to hear Chris Brown on it. So if y'all know Breezy, it was sounding for me. I haven't spoken to him for years, but I think he would be dope on it. You know what I mean?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. He know the dancehall vibe very good. And just to hear his voice on that for me would be awesome.
Crazy, right? Nah, man. Broadcast it. Let them know.
Yeah. Breezy, link up peasy. You know how it go.
That's it. That's right. Too easy, right?
Yeah, man.
Man, you see Bad Bunny's performing Super Bowl halftime show?
No, I know. I just heard that. You know, you got that. That's crazy.
Crazy, right? Island vibes.
So when is it? Like January?
February.
6th, I think.
That's dope. You got time to kind of prepare for that. That's a big show, bro. That's millions of vibes, and to know that it's island music, is, you know, coming from Caribbean, that's an awesome thing. That means our culture is really just like getting into that, like all over the place. Yeah. Solid.
An impact.
Is it making a big impact? I mean, halftime, that, you know how much ad money that is, man? Crazy. So,
You do have a good lawyer.
it's a lot of bets.
That's a lot of bets, man.
Yeah.
A lot of pull-ups.
Exactly.
You feel me? Yo, Sean Paul, man, we appreciate the time, the
Thank you,
energy,
brother.
and of course the music.
Much respect.
Man, throughout the years, man. It's respect
you.
all day. In LA, you can pass for Mexican. You know that, right?
Right? People all the time. Yo, you sure? You sure you don't know my sister, bro?
Look like a cholo, dog.
Her name's Rebecca.